What is going on, YouTube? The Assist Man, and I'm coming back at you guys with another Black Ops 3 gameplay. And in this gameplay, I start off the game with the triple for my nipple, straight out the bat, with this gun. And that is what the topic of this video is going to be, this gun. Now, when I first unlocked this gun, I seen the name, and I was like, Gorgon? That sounds like one of those mythical, like, bulls with the horns and shit from the old days. I don't know. It just sounded like that to me. But I didn't know what kind of gun it was. Then I seen it was an LMG. And I was like, man, I don't be using no damn LMGs. I ain't using no LMGs. I'm not an LMG type player, really. Well, seems like the next couple games I played, like the next 2 games I played, I was getting mopped up by somebody using the Gorgon. Like, this dude was literally killing me in like 1 or 2 bullets every single time. And I was like, how is he doing this? I was like, is this gun really that ridiculous? So since I unlocked it, I decided to spend an unlock token on it. Look at that, double. Just waiting on him. This guy wants to come get one too. I'm sure he's gonna make his grand guest appearance here anytime. But I decided to use an unlock token on it, unlock it, create a class with it, and use it to see if it was really that ridiculous. So I used it. I didn't have any attachments for it. I used it for 1 game with no attachments. And I was like, holy shit, this gun is ridiculous. It is by far the most overpowered gun in the game. Then I started thinking to myself, man, how good would this gun be once you get attachments for it? Once you get a red dot for it, because I'm not feeling the iron sights on it. Once you get a grip for it to give it a little bit more accuracy, how much better could this gun actually get? So I used it for a game. I unlocked the red dot for it. And I decided to go ahead and put the red dot on and then play another game with it. And as you can see, I am mopping people with this gun. This is by far the most overpowered gun in the game. It kills people in 2 bullets. Well, it actually says that, you know, on the screen when you go to select it. It says a 2-bullet kill. But it's just amazing that it can actually be a 2-bullet kill. But it has drawbacks. It has drawbacks. You know, it's not like, oh my God, the most amazing gun ever. Is it extremely powerful? Yes, absolutely it is. But it has some drawbacks. Drawback number 1 is it shoots extremely slow. Its rate of fire is like extremely slow. Drawback number 2, it's an LMG. So you can't really move too fast with it. You move very sluggishly with it. You move very slow with it. So you can't really navigate around the map with it. You can't do too much with it. Drawback number 3. Not only do you move really, really slow with it, but it also definitely affects your hip fire. As you can see right there. It's very, very hard to hip fire this gun. Very hard. This gun is meant for long range. It's meant to sit back and, you know, provide cover for your teammates and cover on the map. Hip fire in this gun, it's aim down sight time, and it's time when you actually pull the trigger till it actually comes up and shoots is way too slow. So if you're like in a close quarters battle, you're probably going to lose 99% of the time with this gun. But if you're at a medium range battle, or especially a long range battle, you're probably going to win 99% of the time with this gun. So is it amazing? Is it the most overpowered gun in the game? Yeah, I mean, in my opinion it is. But does it have some drawbacks? Yes. And I just explained to you what the drawbacks were. And it's very, very slow to reload. It literally takes like a full 15 seconds to reload this gun. So it has some drawbacks. And the drawbacks, what the drawbacks do is it balances out the gun. I mean, if this gun had a fast time to reload, if you could hip fire it good, if you had great mobility with it, this gun would need to be nerfed instantly. It would be ridiculous. It would be an insta-kill machine. But since it does have some drawbacks, it balances the gun out. But if you're a running gun type player and you're an SMG player like myself and you don't use LMGs, it's a little hard at first to go ahead and get adjusted to it. As you can see, I started off this game 10-0 and I'm still doing work right now, all using the Gorgon. And I still don't have like really any attachments for it. I think the only thing I have on it is a red dot sight. I think that's about it. But its damage is ridiculous. But like I said, it does make you change the way you play if you're accustomed to running around the map, being a running gun type player, being more or less what they would call like a slayer. This gun makes you change your playstyle. Like I said, you have to be, this is more of a gun, you sit back at long range. I mean, I guess you could say you kind of camp with it, more or less. I mean, you could camp with it, you can camp with it. But it's more or less there to, you know, provide cover for your teammates over the map, get some long-range people, get some long-range kills, and this, see, that's what I'm talking about the gun not being good close range. Thank God somebody actually killed that guy, and I spawned right next to my care package, or that enemy who killed me was going to take it. But I'm glad I got it, because it was a lightning strike. But it has its drawbacks, but overall, in my opinion right now, the Gorgon is the most overpowered gun in the game. And it's a lot of fun to use if you can sit back and play a lot slower with it. Like I said, you have to play a lot slower with it. And I'm not used to playing like that, so I had to change my game. But after about 3 or 4 games, you know, I got kind of, you know, used to it. I got kind of adjusted to actually playing back, sitting back a little bit slower, aiming down sight, looking for targets more than running around and just running into people and hopefully being the first person to shoot faster than the other person, and hopefully my fire rate was faster than them and just get a kill luckily. This game is more about patience. It's more about waiting. That's what this gun is going to offer you. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. And if you haven't used this gun, go ahead and use it. Check it out and let me know what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? And if you have used a gun, what do you think? Do you agree with me or do you disagree with me? But for right now, I think it's the most overpowered gun in the game. It has its drawbacks, but it's really, really good at the same time if you can actually learn how to play with an LMG. Unless you have always been an LMG player, then you have nothing to worry about. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, man, you know what to do. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends about me, man, so they could watch my videos and they could view my channel, then they could subscribe to my channel, then you can help a brother out. Hit him with that #1 on the scoreboard again, 22-8, and I had a good game with the Gorgon. So anyway, YouTube, this was the Assist Man, and like always, I am out.